I'm just having a quick look at some charts of interest here. I'm about to head away on the road um, before the silly season starts, before all the holiday makers get out there. So just having a look what's happening here. The daily volatility is still down on the daily support here. Hasn't made a move yet. Hadn't put in a reversal to the upside yet, in spite of the converging MACD here on both sides. They've got a converging MACD, so I said you've got to be very patient with this kind of trading. You don't want to anticipate. The VIX core buyers hadn't showed up, as I said the other day, and they have a reasonably large position on December 18 calls for a 21 strike, but 21 the last couple of times, but it's not a very big. It's only about 250,000 or something, which is not big by the VIX traders standards. So they're not really that interested in buying calls at the moment. VXX is still pushing to the downside. There's plenty of downside there on VXX at the moment. The S&P 500 is broken above the trendline resistance here, so you can't anticipate what it's going to do from here. There's no use making forecasts about what it's going to do. You're just waiting for confirmation of where it's. When you get a confirmation on my trading method, then I place a trade. I don't sit there and guess where it's going to go. I don't say where it's going to be in 6 months' time. I'm not interested in that. I'm only looking at where it is now. I'm journaling what it's doing, so I know when I come back to it, I know what I was looking at last time. And E-mini, good. So with the E-mini, because it's broken above the trend line on the daily, you can trade this long on the intraday, right? And you're looking for it's now looking like it's going to put in a reversal, so I'm looking for a reversal at the moment. But so the intraday, right, you can short this on the intraday. The 4 hour hasn't crossed over yet, so it's why you're trading it on the 10.5, right? Because it hasn't. It's a bit less. You're keeping a tighter stop on it, and but you don't want to be trading. You're looking for a long entry here because it's very toppy now, and it looks like it will put in some sort of a reversal, but just have to see how it plays out. But the Nasdaq is still pushing. No sign of a reversal there. Oil has been in this not tight distribution. It's quite a wide distribution, really. So this is the conditions that I love to trade on the intraday template. This is the perfect conditions when you got that's the only way you can trade oil is on the intraday template when it's in a distribution like this. So when it's particularly choppy, even on the when it's choppy, even on the short-term template like this, when it's swinging up and down above the Keynesian like that, the only one you can trade it on is the 10.5. So it's been good trading on the 10-minute, 5-minute, and I'm really getting good at getting high success rate on the 10-minute, 5-minute now. I can also do scalping on the 3-minute, 1-minute if I really want to get that enthusiastic about it, but I'm quite happy to just take it easy if I've got time to spend on. You have to with the 3-minute 3 minute, 1 minute, you obviously have to sit there and watch it, which I don't particularly like to do, but it can be fun to try just to see if you can do it. And when I'm using the 3 minute, 1 minute, I usually just paper trade that one because I don't really need to work that hard for my money. I just want to see if I can do it. It's no good looking back on something and just saying, oh, I would have entered there or would have exited there. You've got to trade it as it's happening, and that's the sort of conditions that I like to use the 3 minute, 1 minute on for scalping. With scalping, it's a bit different because you can also take these. You can also take these main reversion trades with scalping, but that's a different story for another day. And I'm not going to go into that because it's the average person that would be using my method wouldn't be at that level yet. So I'm not going to talk about that too much yet. I'm going to do a manual about my trading method, so I'll be showing scalping strategy in that method, but in that what you call it, manual. But otherwise, I won't really go into too much detail about that. I'm not saying for people to do that. I'm just saying if they're interested to know how my method works, they can just at least see what I'm talking about. I don't know if anyone's really interested or not. Most people want to create their own trading method, it looks like, whether they don't want to use my method that's tried and tested. They want to throw themselves off a cliff a number of times trying to create their own method. So it's up to the individual whether they listen to what I'm saying or not. It's up to them. The DAX is looking like it wants to turn over. I've got an alert on this, so we'll see. The DAX is broken out above that resistance there as well. It's looking like it's turning over. So just see if that overhang breaks here, but it's looking like it wants to, but then it's looked like it wanted to here as well and here. So it had a few, 1, 2, 3, this fourth go it's had at breaking that support there, and it hasn't succeeded yet. But the daily's turned over, and the 4 hours about to cross below the centre line here. So I should expect to get a confirmed reversal on this any minute now. So not any minute, but you know what I mean. Sometime today, I expect when Europe opens, I'd expect this to. It's not a confirmed reversal until you get the candle closed below this support here. So the temptation is to want to try and short this, but it's not the way you go about it. You've got to wait till the candle closes. It can be very frustrating at times. The gold has only been up because the US dollar's been off a bit, right? This whole move here was because the down move was because the US dollar Jaffy was up, right? US dollar Jaffy was down here this whole time. That's why gold was up. It's only because of the US Jaffy, right, that gold moves the way it does. Now, people come up with all sorts of exotic reasons why it's been up and then it's been down, but it's all because if you look at the US dollar Jaffy, that's the reason why, right? The US dollar's down at the moment. US dollar Jaffy is down at the moment, so gold's rallying a bit. Dollar's down, as I said. See, dollar's down, and gold's rallying. It's not very difficult to understand. And Euro US has been a good one. That's been a very nice move. down, and then a reversal. It's now become a distribution there on the Euro US. It's making its way back up towards the Kijinsen, and it's touched the 100 MA here at the moment. So that's Oz dollar NZ. That's a false breakdown because of the flat Kijinsen here. So you're obviously not looking to go short here, right? But you can't go long at the moment. So you put that on your watch list. And when you come back to it, you know what you're looking at. And pound US is on the resistance here at the moment, on the daily resistance. So it's looking like it wants to reject off that resistance at the moment. But with the US dollar down, you don't want to be trying to short this at the moment. But it was a nice long entry right up to the target there at resistance on the intraday, of course, the intraday only. This is another EuroCAD's another distribution, right? It's got a target up to the resistance here. Not to say that it'll get up to the resistance, but that's where the target is. US dollar CAD, another one is it's been a nice reversal there on the US dollar CAD. Right, that's a confirmed reversal there, but because this is on the intraday, right, so this is now shortable on the intraday. And Euro Oz dollar is another distribution with a target up to here. Look at that nice move there, beautiful. ZCAD is another distribution. Look at that rejection off that resistance there was perfect there. And now it's turning back down towards the flat Kijinsen again, trying to, on the 4 hour it is. Oz dollar CAD, another distribution there. It tested up to the resistance there and then turned off. Right, look at that beautiful overhang there with the, that's what I call a nice overhang, that, and then it confirmed the reversal there. Right, again, only on the intraday template. Pound Oz is a nice one. It's a nice. This move here was a nice one. Pulled back to the Kijinsen and then rallied. Pulled back to the Kijinsen and rallied. Right, that is an uptrend. That is a daily uptrend there, right? Very rarely do you see a daily uptrend like that in forex. You see it a lot in stocks and commodities, but not very often in forex where you see it like that. It's still only traded on the. You can still. I still only trade this on the intraday template only, but this is where you can trade it. Pound Oz, you can trade it on the short-term template where it's trending like that from there to there. So from there, that would have been your short-term template entry, and there, and then you just try your stop up. But I don't trade that. I'm more active now with my trading. I don't really trade off the. Short-term template anymore. I just use this as confirmation for my intraday template. So if we go to the intraday, we go to the hourly. Oops, the hourly and 30. So you can get nice moves. You can still swing trade with the. This template anyway, and now you've got to dodge these announcements anyway. So you can't really trade. You've got to wait till you just pick up these long entries like this. Where's that Oz dollar announcement there? There, that was after the announcement there. You get a nice rally on there. Nice Nice move to the upside, and yeah, that's about it. Right, you can take that as your stop there and re-enter there, or you can let the whole thing run right up and then maybe take it out at the close here or something like that. Depends on but this this pound US, the way the pound US is going at the moment, that's ideal conditions for my algorithms. Um, my algorithms really enjoy this type of sideways consolidation. That's what they trade best on. This sort of ranging conditions. That's what they like best. So they're doing very well at the moment, and yeah, that's about it. Just a quick one. Well, it's actually 16 minutes long, so it's a pretty long one actually for me. Anyway, that'll do for now. All the best. Bye.